James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at NAB 2023. I'm here at the Cinnafilm booth with Curtis Staples, and he's going to tell us about some new features of PixelStrings. What is PixelStrings?
PixelStrings is it's a suite. One of the ways we describe it to people who are new to our offering is, if as a metaphor, if Cinnafilm was Microsoft, then PixelStrings is our Office 365, and then our applications are the equivalent of, say, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on. So PixelStrings encompasses all of our tools for a variety of image processing and sound processing. So it includes Tachyon, standards converter, frame rate converter, upscaling, and so on. Dark energy, which is noise, grain, and texture management. Xenon, which is SDR to HDR conversion or HDR to SDVR conversion the other way. We do that in concert with Technicolor. And Wormhole, which is a program retimer. So you can take, you can make a program 2 minutes shorter. There are a lot of companies, a lot of broadcasters out there that use this tool to, free up another 2 minutes, an hour for commercials, which is incredibly valuable if you want to do that. As well as Skywalker Sound Tools, our partnership with Skywalker Sound. And that gives you the ability to do channel remapping, loudness control, calming, stereo to surround sound upmixes, and then you also are able to engage Skywalker's absolutely amazing pitch correction. So if you are doing a standards conversion or a runtime conversion, it's going to affect the music, the key of the music, or the pitch of the voice of the actors. You can use a feature in Skywalker Sound Tools to bring that back to nominal. And so even though the program is running 4% faster, Robert Redford sounds like Robert Redford.
So this can all happen on the web? They just upload the material?
Yes, exactly. The typical process, if there's going to be a lot of work, and these are professional tools. These are bleeding edge professional tools. Some of the things that we do, you can do if you can make a choice of and do a render out of a resolve to change the speed or the frame rate or so on. This is disassembling all the pixels in a frame sequence to a sub-pixel level and doing a detailed analysis, and then we render completely new frames. We're never dropping frames or skipping frames or anything like that. Even when we shorten a program, you're seeing 100% of the action in a different runtime. You can also take normal frame rate footage, like what's being shot for this interview, and run it through Wormhole and PixelStrings and make slow-mos out of it that are indistinguishable from a high-speed camera result. So, anyway, in a typical use case, a filmmaker would choose problem shots or target shots for conversion, 5-10 second clips, upload those, run a few different workflow settings on them, download them, have a look at them on a professional monitor, decide which way they want to go, and then use that workflow for the lion's share of the work that they plan to do.
I know a lot of filmmakers might have projects that are a few years old and they finished in HD and now they need 4K and they need HDR. How can you help with that?
We can very definitely help with that quite easily. You bring us your standard, bring us your SDR HD program, and in you've got a 1 hour program, and depending on how busy the platform is at the time, an hour to 90 minutes later, you will have an HDR UHD version of your program.
And what is the cost for something like that?
Somewhere in the range of, depending on your discount level of your subscriptions, somewhere between $100 and $150.
Wow, to do all that processing on a feature film.
Yes, exactly. And you can also at the same time, in the same pass, you can upmix from your maybe original stereo mix to a 5.1 surround. And by the way, all of these different processes are all happening in the same render.
Seems amazing. Thank you, Curtis.
Thanks very much, James. Pleasure.